Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I'll be doing my review for Dear Debbie by Freida McFadden. I've read The Housemaid. I have a review over here if you want to check it, but overall I didn't find to be as amazing as people usually say it is. I found the timing was good, the plot was kind of okay, but the ending really lost me. But as always, I like to give thriller authors more than one chance because I know that sometimes a book doesn't work and then they wrote another thriller and that may work. So thrillers are a bit different in that type, so I decided to give it another try. So I read Dear Debbie, I listened to the audiobook, and my perspective continues the same. Is nothing that amazing. Sorry if any of you are diehard fans of Freida McFadden, but so far these two books, they're not hit for me. So a bit summary of Dear Debbie. So we follow Debbie as she navigates her life. Is more a stay-at-home mom, but she has this little work in the local journal where she has a column called Dear Debbie. Receive letters and answer with advices, Her husband is very insecure, but he tried to get the promotion in the work. Her youngest daughter having problems with soccer, while her oldest is like in that age where everything is against you, like you cannot even talk with me in the morning. So the story starts with everything falling down, like it goes with bad thing after bad thing until Debbie decides, I have enough, I'm gonna do this my way. And throughout the book, we found a bit more of Debbie's inner thoughts through her column, and as the story progresses. Now, I'm not gonna say I wasn't surprised by what happened in the last parts. I was truly surprised with the person, but I was like, oh, okay, but I didn't find it to be wow. I think that's the problem. It's not something that I would say, wow, it's mind-blowing. No, it's something like, okay, caught me by surprise, but it's nothing that it's so unpredictable that it would be like, oh, wow. I think the revelations and how she goes, it's important. And I think one of the things that Freida does is create the tension, and the time how things go worked very well. I think that in terms of captivating and how the pace goes of the book, it was very good. I was very entertained by it. I was captivated by it. I was enjoying, I was listening while I was at home because it was an easy read and it was a fast read, but at the same time it's nothing that I found it was very out of the box, because there's nothing to be out of the box. I think that also goes with credibility, the things that she does and the things that they ended up doing. It goes to the credibility of if it could have been done. I think that is the problem with domestic thrillers. You have to be, or you go truly to a part of a serial killer and things like that, or if you go domestic, you have to be aware of the limitations of the characters and how the story could go in terms of plot holes and conveniences and all of that. But I think it's not a bad book. It's enjoyable. I enjoyed my time with Dear Debbie and with the characters and how the story goes, but it's not something that I'll say it's mind-blowing compared to other thrillers that I've read, and even other domestic thrillers where it goes to a darker turn. Here was a bit of, okay, a revenge story, I would say, like nothing major, nothing wow about it, but nothing that I also would say, wow, it's clearly like, I don't know. I think it's hard for me to say that it's bad, which is not. It's not bad, but it's also nothing that it surprised me. So I'm really curious to see other of the author's books because I want to see how it goes to other books. I have Ward D and I have a couple of audiobooks also on Libby that I think I want to try to see if it's different, if it's just the domestic ones, and then when it's out of the domestic house, the housewives and things like that, if she can go a little bit further, or if it's just, what these books are about. I think how she goes, and I think the way she plots things as Debbie, I think for me, it was the best part of the book, was seeing inside Debbie's mind and how she planned and how she justified everything she does and how she had everything so hand picked how it would work. And by the end I was like, okay, I got it, you know. But I also wouldn't say like it's surprising or it's something that it's very mind-blowing in the sense of that. I think it works. I think it's not bad, but I think it's not also great in the sense of, wow, you're gonna be like one of the best thrillers you ever read. I think it's well constructed, well paced, and Debbie as a character is interesting, but then the rest, it starts to get like, okay, because, you know, I think the flags she puts on the other characters, it's like, okay, she wants you to lead to that pathway to then make the twist and be like, wow. But I didn't feel that, because I don't know, I just didn't, I don't say I would care, but it's like, okay, fine. It's nothing that would say, wow, it's, you know, but that's to me. So I would say, if you have recommendations from Freida, tell me in the comments which are the best, which do you think I would love or what I would pick, what ones do you want me to see reviewing it, because I would love to do that. I have the catalog of audiobooks on Libby, so I can request it, so it's fine. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that. Follow me also on TikTok. I have, you know, the shorts here and on TikTok, so you may able to see different types of content that I put. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I see you guys on my next video. Okay, bye bye.